Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is just going to be a quick one, a garage update on the different bikes that I have. The reason for this is, as you may have noticed, that the T7 hasn't appeared in the latest videos and some different bikes have appeared on the channel. As you can see here, I've got the WR250R and the Vstrom 1000. And before I get into why I've got these bikes, first I'll discuss why I got rid of the T7. Not because I didn't like the bike, absolutely amazing bike, but just to keep it short, the reason was I couldn't really ride it off-road, especially earlier this year because I had shoulder surgery for a ruptured pec tendon. They stitched me back up, but I sold it shortly after because I didn't know when I would be able to go off-road riding again, especially on a big, heavy adventure bike. So I thought, look, let's get rid of it, see how recovery goes, and then we'll look for another bike down the track. Well, down the track came, and I ended up going with the Vstrom 1000. The reason for that was I was planning to do more road riding to ease back into it, because they said I shouldn't be riding for the first 6 months, but my physio after 4 months said I could ride, so but only on road. So I ended up getting the Vstrom, and it actually fit the perfect need for me, which was to be able to still do some adventure riding, you know, gravel off-roads, comfort on the road, touring, and a lot of two-up riding because my partner has really enjoyed riding on the back, and I enjoy taking her. So yeah, that's how the Vstrom came about. Absolutely love the bike. I'll do a review on it in the future. A couple months go by with the Vstrom, riding the heck out of it, but I start getting that itch to go off-road again. Pec still wasn't feeling 100%, but I got rid of the KTM 450, which you've seen in videos as well. Again, same reasoning, couldn't really go off-road, had no reason to keep it. The itch came back, so I thought, well, why not go for the bike that I'd always wanted? Because I previously did have a dual sport, which was the CRF 250L. Great bike. My brother still has one, which appears on the channel. I'll talk about that in another video. But the WR250R was the bike I originally wanted, but it was a bit too expensive at the time, so I ended up going with the CRF. And always wanted to get that WR, especially to do kind of enduro and dual sport type riding. The time finally came and I picked it up. Bloody love the bike, and again, I will do a more detailed video about it. I've done a lot of modifications to it. As you can see here, the bark busters, I just changed the handlebars, so there's no bark busters because I need to get new inserts, but done a lot of modifications since picking it up. Same with the Vstrom actually, a lot of mods, and it came with a lot of mods. But again, I'll do a more detailed video where I discuss those. This was more so just a quick intro into those bikes and why I have them. I plan to keep these for a long time, which I always say with every bike that I get, but I truly think these bikes do exactly what I want them to do and will continue to. And there's nothing really that's too exciting outside of these. Like, sure, I love a KTM 500, but there's negatives to having that, and it's bloody expensive. Like, it probably costs almost as much as both of these bikes combined. So I'm super happy with them. A lot more content's going to be coming out, especially overnight camping, more trips to the sand, big desert, and yeah, just generally more riding. So now that I'm somewhat healed up, still not 100%, but we're at like eight or 9 months post surgery now. They said at about a year you should be back to 100%. So I'll take it easy, going back into it. Even though that trip at Little Desert, where I had a decent off, I was a little bit worried that I'd hurt it there, but it was all good. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't, but I'm sure most of the people watching this are subscribers, and plenty of videos to come. See ya.